Now time for our Law and You segment sponsored by Gig and Jancola. And join with us now, we've got the attorneys Michael Gig, Christopher Jancola. Welcome back from our little Thanksgiving holiday.
I know,
back
it's
into
Christmas
the group.
here now.
Just like that. Tell us about the law that you guys practice.
Well, we do a lot of stuff. I do personal injury, workers' compensation, Social Security, disability. Mike does our wills, trusts, estates, and real estate issues.
Okay, Mike, we've got one for you today. A question that comes into us. Of course, you can write in legal questions here on the show, and they will answer them here live every Tuesday and Thursday. Okay, this says, my neighbor put up a fence for privacy, but he also has a camera pointed at my house over the top of the fence. Next slide. Don't I have rights to my own privacy? Can anything be done to have the camera removed? Nosy neighbors.
Yeah, this is a good question. This happens maybe not more than you think. I've dealt with these issues a couple times. So the main term here is reasonable expectation of privacy is what the kind of the legal term is.
Okay.
So you can, have privacy, surveillance cameras on your property. That goes into your neighbor's property. What you can't do is point that camera in any places where somebody would have a reasonable expectation of privacy. That would be a bathroom, a bedroom, somewhere, they say changing rooms, things like that. And you can't point it in a place where it would not be in plain sight. If you were just looking at your neighbor's property. So you can't put it in any areas where they might be like hidden areas or something like that. But that, where is the camera exactly pointing? I mean, if you're the neighbor, you're not exactly looking through the camera to see what it's pointing at. You can kind of see what it's pointing at, but some of this gets into, it's not the camera itself. I mean, there's a lot of these cases are neighbors have not liked each other for many, many years.
Uh-oh.
And these cameras are put up not for security, but to be a nuisance to the neighbor. So oftentimes what we try to do is hopefully, you might not want to get an attorney in this situation, but both parties do, and there can be some type of discussion, because a lot of times it's not about the camera. It's about something else that happened 5, 10, 15 years ago.
And they're just trying to get under their skin.
Or something recently happened that had nothing to do with it, and they put up a camera in place of that.
Yeah.
Now, what you can't, I mean, they could point a camera, at your yard or at your sidewalk going into your house, something like that. Of course, you can do the same thing. You could put up some type of fence. I've had a client do that to block that view. Neighbor put up a higher camera. It can get pretty petty.
Yeah.
But legally, they can do that. It just can't be, they can't point into your living room or in the bathroom or bedroom or something like that.
And they're increasing. More and more people are getting these home security and the Ring doorbells. You can see, obviously people who are approaching your door.
And a big thing is, and I haven't dealt with any cases like this. I'm not sure if Chris has, but big thing with people having drones.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
That's another, and I haven't dealt with any of that type of stuff, but that's a huge thing. Drones are cheaper and cheaper. Anybody can buy them for a reasonable amount of money. That's creating a whole nother area of law with privacy and everything. But with fixed cameras themselves, they can do that. It's just they can't go into somewhere where it would be somebody would expect to have privacy.
Yeah.
The other thing too is audio.
Yes.
So you cannot have any audio on there. Pennsylvania is what they call a two-party consent state. So you cannot, record somebody without them consenting to it.
Yeah, yeah. Lots of regulations and things to keep in mind.
Yeah. And again, a lot of times people do this, some of it could be for security. A lot of times, at least the cases I've dealt with, it's neighbors that haven't liked each other. Yeah. And they're doing it as an annoyance, and it works.
Little tit for tat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you. Well, if people want to tattle on their neighbor, come to an attorney, maybe get you guys involved. You handle all different types of, situations like this. What's the best way to reach out?
Well, give us a call at 814-946-1606 or go to our website at gig-law.com.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.